Hello, everybody, and welcome to Two Stout Guys.
And on today's episode,
A second trip?
a second trip
What
down
were
memory
you?
lane.
What were you doing?
I am so far in my head with this beer right now. Like I'm. All right, so we're doing something a little bit different today. There's no stout. First ever, maybe since
Sacrilege.
the first. Oh God, I know, but this was hand delivered by Sean of Erin's Guild. Yes.
You don't say.
Yes. This is Back Hill. They are from Rochester, New Hampshire, which is where Erin's Guild is from, and this is one of their local haunts. So he said we had to try these beers, so he brought a variety for us, and we're gonna do that. So Back Hill, there's nothing on their website. It just says beer here, and they're ours, which is awesome in my book. All right.
I was going to say, we literally said the same thing. These guys are here for one thing, and it is to have a good time.
Yep. So there was an article written about them. It said they're opening on September 26th.
My birthday.
And then the article was written September 25th of 2020. So we're going to assume they're less than a year old.
You know what happens when we assume we're generally
you're
right.
making an ass of you and me.
Close, yeah. Well,
Oh. Right. That's
Yeah.
completely opposite of what you said. But so they're less than a year old. We started in September 2020 doing our reviews. So it's like
We did.
we're like family.
we are. What kind of family?
Kissing cousins? You know, removed enough that we can enjoy each other's company.
Good. Cue the banjo.
No. So what we got here is a double IPA, and it is called Personal Fist Bump, coming in at 8%. Too much, not enough. It's a Kolsch at 4.7. I think it's called Today is Better. And it is it got even more. It's a fruited Berliner Weiss, and it comes in at about 5%. What's the order? We're gonna go Kolsch, because they're normally lighter.
The Kolsch is the lager, right? So we
Yeah, a
should
little bit.
let's stick with the Kolsch first.
All right, and then we'll go up to the fruit, and then we'll end with a double IPA.
I think that's the way to do it. Nice hiss.
Ooh, that was a nice hiss, followed by a nice, strong, long crack. I liked it.
So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's another YouTuber that I love, Steve 1989 MRE Info. He reviews MREs. Awesome guy. If you ever want to come on this show and drink some beer, please do. But he also says nice hiss all the time when he's like cracking cans from like 1960.
Oh, geez.
It's great.
Oh, that's how you get freaking diseases.
Yeah, I don't know if it's safe to eat like a 60-year-old MRE,
I don't know either.
but he does it. Yeah, I like it.
No, I do too.
It's like pear juice. I mean, it looks like other Kolsch's that I've had, albeit much more pale.
Honestly, the only Kolsch I think I've ever really had, it was a grapefruit Kolsch by Genesee. It tricked me.
I remember.
Yeah, you remember, because it was all yellow and had like a guy who was all happy. He was like, hey, it's a grapefruit Kolsch. And I'm like, all right, I like grapefruit.
yeah.
And I'm like, all right.
I also distinctly remember you pawning them off on me, thinking that I wouldn't see the Genesee logo.
Well, to be honest, I didn't see it until I tasted it, and I went, something tastes familiar. And then you pointed out it was Genesee, and I went, oh my God, that's why I hated it right now. I didn't even know it was Genesee until I tried it, and it was just like, yep, that's exactly what it was.
Well, this is not.
I hope not.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
let's sniff it. Now I really want to drink it because it actually smells really good.
I don't even know what, like, there's hardly any smell to it, but what I can get.
What I can get is some kind of fruity.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I almost feel like it should be like lemonade.
Almost like, you know, like the canned fruit cocktails?
Oh.
Like that, but obviously, you know, not like the horrible taste, but it smells good.
Like a little bit more, yeah. It smells like beer.
I like that.
I do too. It's very nice and light and refreshing.
It has a fair bit of carbonation. It has the seltzer mouthfeel. Not at all the flavor.
I'd say a tinier bubble seltzer mouthfeel, because some seltzers have like those big bubbles that just like attack your mouth.
That's true.
This
Yeah.
is like doesn't dance, but it's not attacking you.
but it's got that level of carbonation.
Yeah.
I would say it does taste a bit citrusy, a little bit hoppy.
I was gonna say a little lemony.
Yeah.
I'm getting like a lemony.
Lemon. Definitely
Yeah.
lemon as opposed to other citrus.
Yeah,
you're
a
right.
little hoppy lemon.
Yeah.
Until you said hops, I was just like, all right, but not like bitter hop. Like, and it's not sweet lemon like a lemonade or anything. It's like,
Oh no, you're drinking beer.
yes, yeah. No, you are.
This is beer. But I like this a lot. This is a summer beer though. I don't know if
Yeah.
I'd want to drink it outside of spring summer.
I say late summer, almost fall. The sunset.
The transitional beer.
The transitional beer. You're in a hoodie and shorts or pants and a t-shirt, and you're sitting outside. The sun's setting. And you're just sitting in the hammock, just like enjoying those last days of summer. Right here.
Before you cap your night with a stout.
Or a whiskey. Whiskey and a cigar. That's how you.
Whiskey, cigar.
Yeah, this is how you
stout.
start that kind of night at the beginning of the sunset into it, and then you transition into the hoodie and something a little bit darker.
This is a fun beer.
It is.
This is the kind of beer that I would like to get in a growler and bring it to a large gathering of friends.
Yeah, right before the fire gets lit.
Yep.
You guys are just getting out of the pool.
Yep.
It's getting just that chill in the air, and you're just like, hey, and you just come out with like a tray with like a big pitcher and a wooden spoon.
Big picture ones.
It's a playful beer. I don't think I've ever really wanted to describe a beer as playful until right now.
I agree. I think that's probably why we're like painting such vivid pictures and getting a little bit giggly. I like it. It's fun.
So we're doing something different on this episode. We're not going to take a second trip or just a second visit, and we're not going to take a break. I don't know if that's going to ruin it for anyone watching. Not like anyone does. But let us know down in the comments if you're comments if you're mad at us for not taking a second sip.
Jesus. You're stumbling here.
Oh god, it's so good. Like, I just want to keep drinking it.
A second trip?
A second trip.
What were you doing?
I am so far in my head with this beer right now. Like I want to, like, it's morning right now, but I want it to be night, and I want to be in my hammock right now, and I want to be sipping on this in a hoodie.
Well, let's cap it.
I'm getting more hops out of that one when you chug it.
It still drinks really well.
It does.
It gets rid of, when you drink it in larger sips, I don't think you can pull out the lemon as much. Mm-hmm. So sip it, don't slam it, and have fun with it.
Oh yeah, play with it.
All right, so up next we've got the fruited Berliner, correct?
Yes.
Berliner Weiss. Today is better, and I'm just gonna go ahead and subtly grab that. There was no easier way to do that, right?
No, because Sean only brought one of each. Well, he brought two of those, but he drank them on his visit. I don't blame him.
Oh, but there was a hiss.
There was a hiss. Ooh.
There was a hiss. There was a hiss.
That was a three-part crack right there. The hiss, the crack, and you pause, and then you got that crunch.
I'll tell you what, though, I can already smell it. You wait your turn.
Okay. All right. No, that is pretty. You know, I wouldn't call it hazy. I wouldn't call it pulpy or anything like that, but it's got a nice matte finish. I don't know if that's the glass and the because it's a little bit warm in here, but it's almost got like a matte finish.
I don't know what color that is. I'll say ruby.
Great, unique color.
It's not transparent at all.
No.
Which is kind of cool. It's like a paint swatch color.
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind an accent wall in this color.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, let's actually smell it and drink it now. Like,
I already know what it smells like.
it's fruit.
It's fruit. I don't know what fruit it is. So.
Raspberry. Yeah,
You're really going in on that one.
Oh, why are we getting such good clinks today with these beers? Like, even full and everything. I don't know.
Maybe it's the way that we're holding them today.
It must be.
We switched it up a little bit. That is sour.
Not horribly sour, but it's like a mouth-watering. It's like a full fruit in your mouth, and then the sour. Like, I can't even say that's beer.
I think I like this beer, but this is honestly the first time that I've had a beer that tastes this way, and it's gonna take probably a lot of rambling to figure out what it is.
That's what we're good at.
It's true. I want your first impression.
As soon as I took it, I had a full mouth feeling. Not like thick like a stout, not thick like a milkshake IPA or anything like that. It just felt like a full fruited mouth feeling, and then I got the sour with it, and it the sour rode in on the fruit, and you just got it naturally.
Okay.
That was my first opinions, and it just lit me up.
There's something that's going on inside of your mouth. There's something in this beer that is like activating like your taste buds and your salivatory glands.
Yeah, like I said, it made me like my mouth is wet.
Yeah.
not of course my mouth is wet. I'm drinking liquid. But
water is wet.
Yes, water. Water is wet. Thank you, Kyle. On to the next news. Deserts are dry unless it rains.
Well, it doesn't do that usually.
But what was your first impressions?
So that was what I was stumbling over, is because it had a lot of body, but I mean it moves around. It doesn't coat the glass like a stout would. Syrupy, kind of leaves a residue.
There's no pulp.
This doesn't do that.
Feel like there should be.
I agree.
I feel like it should be like a puree, but it's not.
But there's
that's how thick it is, or not. That's how thick feeling it is without being thick.
Yeah,
if it's even possible.
There's something in here. There's something in this beer.
Oh, it's crack cocaine, isn't it?
Maybe. But it's just there's some kind of voodoo science in this beer that makes me want to continue to drink it, because it's activating. It's giving my mouth a little bit of dryness to the point where I want to keep sipping it.
This is what you drink with the picnic that you had that day. You're out in the summer, kids are running around, you're in the pool, you're out of the pool, you're getting the hot dog off the grill, you're getting the burger off the grill. It's that end of the summer barbecue, and this is what you're drinking with your meal. It's still
a food pairing.
A food pairing, yeah, right here.
I think that would work.
This is what you drink with your meal. Yep.
I quite like it.
And then you end your night, or the beginning of the night, with the Kolsch. I don't know where the IPA is going to fall in this in. You might have to throw it out, but.
And it's definitely, the fruit is 100% raspberry. Mm-hmm. It's definitely raspberry. No other fruit.
It's raspberry.
It's raspberry. Natural raspberry. It's got that tartness.
Yeah.
So, I like that.
Yeah, it's like the raspberries you get, they're not just quite ripe. Oh, that's great. All right, so down the hatch. Let's see how it is. I want to say that drink's exactly the same.
It does.
You just gotta open the mouth more though, because it's such full body.
I think you get a lot more tartness with a larger sip, but
it doesn't lose really anything else of it.
That's really good. The reason why I'm struggling to project that is because it's complex. It's very complex. Mm-hmm. To the point where you are absolutely going to get the tartness. You're going to get the raspberry. But how the beer acts with your body might be a little bit different.
Yeah. I mean, to me... Yeah, you said it. We're going to move on to the IPA now.
Yeah, and then maybe we'll rank them.
Are we going to rank them?
I think we should.
Stay tuned. All right, so now we're going on to the IPA.
Double
IPA. Oh, is that double horrible? Who knows?
Or maybe it's double good.
Double the freshness, double the IPA. It's 8%. Personal fist bump.
Personal fist bump. Oh yeah, you got to do that to yourself, huh?
I wonder if it explodes.
Probably not.
Ooh. It's like a carbonated hit. Oh, of course.
It's carbonated.
It's a full crack from start to finish. All 3 cans. However you're canning it, Backhill, please share it to other.
They're canning well. I bet you they're running a really small canning process.
It's just one.
Like John at Tapped Apple.
Yeah.
Poor guy's doing everything like by hand.
I feel like they have someone locked in the basement. I don't know why. This is too good. I mean, like, this is like they mix this person's tears into the beers. That's how good it is. Like, I don't know. So it's hazy.
It's hazy. It's golden.
It's golden. Looks like an IPA. Got some little head on it.
It's got some light carbonation. So
Yeah, I don't see it coming up or anything, but of course it's a disappointing clink out of the other two.
okay, this is the first time I'll ever say this about an IPA, but it smells really good.
No, a lot of IPAs actually do smell good. I'll say that. If you don't get the hop in the smell, I think it smells good. And there's some IPAs that do that. It's got very citrusy.
It's citrusy.
When it said double, I was expecting being like a hops with punching mitts on. Boxing gloves, not mitts. And then just like hitting you.
I'm going to be 100% honest.
That's all we are here at Two Stout Guys.
It tastes like an IPA, and I don't particularly love the flavor profile, but it does dissipate faster than other IPAs that I've had. So with that being said...
Take the second sip.
Okay.
It didn't dissipate as fast. I see where you were going there, but I took a second sip.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So
it lingers with less citrus on that second sip.
It boasts a very traditional IPA flavor for me, which is super hoppy.
I wouldn't call it super hoppy.
I'm gonna say super hoppy. I think it's super hoppy. Yeah.
All right.
And I don't know. Again, I apologize. I don't know what kind of hops they use. If they're mosaic hops, citra hops. But
Shizniak hops.
Yeah.
How's that word?
Whatever that one is.
I guess if you're looking for that bitter hops that, put on the boxing gloves, punch you in the face hop.
I think this would check the boxes.
I think we'd check it.
I think they would enjoy it.
Okay, it might be a refreshing. There is some citrus to it. The traditional IPA citrus. We don't drink a lot of IPAs, but to me this isn't anything special for an IPA.
I agree. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
So, we're talking about the day with Backhill. You drink this in the morning because you hate yourself. That's when you drink it. You drink one when you first wake up, right after you brush your teeth. Like, you brush your teeth and you just take a big sip of this because you just hate yourself and it won't taste any better or worse. Then you go to the picnic and you meet your friends and you get happy. So you get the fruited Berliner Weiss. And you have your hot dogs and your burgers and it's going great. You get in the pool, you get out, the sun starts going down, and you're like, ooh. So you put on your hoodie and you grab the Kolsch. You watch the sunset with your friends, the fire comes on, and that's when you switch to
Okay.
Backhill's next beer they're going to come out with.
I agree with that.
Because it's stout, right?
Right.
A nice fireside smoky stout.
Brew number 4.
But that's what you do. Because it's an IPA.
Yeah. It's an IPA.
It's an IPA.
I almost couldn't do it.
No. I got a little bit of like lemony, but like floor polished lemon.
You know what? Nothing against Backhill. Nothing against IPAs. They're just not.
Everything against IPAs.
They're not for Two Stout Guys.
No, they're not.
But
with that said, we're gonna link all their social media and everything. And honestly, I think we're in agreement when I say the Kolsch is the best, followed by the fruited, and then the IPA.
I agree. 110% agree with that wholeheartedly.
All right. Other than that, our social media is all linked and everything. If you like what you see, you know what to do on YouTube. It's been around for enough time. If it's the first time you're ever using YouTube, there's a little thumbs up button you press. That means you hate us, so you should push it.
Right, and you should do that on every single one of our videos.
Yep, go back and watch them all. And just hate. And then you click that little bell, and that means you'll never hear from us again. And then you go to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You like and follow us so you can hate us some more.
We're going to get so much hate mail now.
We're not going to get anything. Nobody cares. With that being said, I'm going to take a palate cleanser. Would you like one?
I'll take one.
All right. And at the end of the day, if you like IPAs, go ahead and drink them. Who cares what we have to say? We're nobodies. And we've always said, you drink what you like, and screw all the haters.
Exactly.
I'm sipping. Just chilling on the back room.
Ending it with the old Americana beer.
Americana.
Whiskey in the jar roll. Oh, take away my sorrow. I'm done with the rest of today. Oh, whiskey and sorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. And just let it fade away. Yeah, just let it fade away. Yeah, just let it fade away.
You know what I taste when I taste an IPA? Is dust.
Really?
That's like the flavor profile I get is dust. Like if you were to take your finger, swipe it on a countertop that hasn't been dusted in 18 years, and you just lick your finger, I think that's probably what you're gonna get with an IPA.
Oh god, this hop is just like sitting in my tongue right now. It's just not going away. Like dust on a countertop.